Good morning, everyone. This is Mrs. Dubois, and I apologize. Tried Screencastify, but there's something wrong on my extension, so you can't see my face. But you'll see me in the 8th grade for 180 days, so you will see me, or you might have seen me in the halls, or I've covered some classes in the 7th grade recently. So anyway, I hope you had a great 7th grade year and you're ready to enjoy your summer. But I'm just going to tell you a few things about the 8th grade. Here are some potential field trips we might go on. A canoe trip they've taken in the past. A bike tour of Medfield we've taken. The pumpkin decorating contest. Career day, which is when people from professions come and just... Here are some potential field trips. Fun happenings in the 8th grade. In the past, we've gone on a canoe trip of the Charles River and explored the wastewater treatment plant in Medfield. Each year we take a historical tour of Medfield on our bikes. We have the pumpkin decorating contest, which you may have done, may or may not. Career day, which is when professionals come into the school and talk to the 8th graders about potential career paths. We did yesterday, we actually had a great time. We did the duck boats, and then we went to a Red Sox game, so Blake Day in Boston. Christmas in the City, which is a Christmas party that we organize for children in the inner city. And then potentially the Washington, D.C. trip in May. Here is my family. I have 4 children. My oldest daughter, Mary Ellen, goes to BC. She'll graduate in December. And then hopefully pass the nursing exam and become a nurse. And my son, David, oops, I made a mistake there, but he goes to UMass. My daughter, Jackie, will be a senior, actually, at KP High School. And then I have a 7th grader, Rachel, going to KP Middle School. Here are some things. This year we went to several college football games. The one on the left is when UMass played Boston College at UMass. A little rivalry there between our children, but I will say BC pretty much took the entire game. And then on the right is when we went to a BC game, and they were playing South Carolina. And BC won again. Just a little family happenings. The first one is myself and my daughter Rachel, my rising 7th grader, when she's playing field hockey. As a family, we like to travel. So this summer we're going to Universal, Florida, and then we're going to Minnesota. We like to travel. We're trying to travel to all 50 states. And then on the right is both my daughters, Rachel and Jacqueline, at Jacqueline's junior prom. And then the doggies in the house, Tucker and Brooke. This is a goal for the summer. I'm trying to run a 10K in the fall. I did one a few years ago, and I'm hoping to do the one that's along the water in Newport. Here's some things that that we will run into this year in 8th grade math. We'll do a lot of work with solving equations, and sometimes the equations, like you can see here, 10 is equal to 3, is a false statement. So sometimes the equations will have one solution, no solution, or many solutions. Some other things that we do in the 8th grade math, we look for patterns, we're seekers of knowledge, and we look for connections to the real world. We take a lot of time in 8th grade math and presenting math to you essentially through different modalities. Like we use manipulatives, we use art a lot. Like recently we did, I don't know if you see out on the front walk, the pinwheels that we did that are functions that you find in 8th grade math. We did some shrink eatings. We made some stickers using math. We just really try and access different points so that everybody can be successful in math. If you ask anybody in the 9th, 10th, or 11th, 12th grade what they remember most about 8th grade math, they probably will tell you graphing and y equals mx plus b. So that is really the foundation. One of the major foundations of 8th grade math is y equals mx plus b. And you'll see when you get here. Here's some other things. We do slope, which also relates to graphing, how steep a line is. And you actually have seen some of this year when you did the constant of proportionality. I think you call it COP, where you were graphing lines and it went through the origin or the point 0, and you looked at the rate of change. So the rate of change is another word for slope. And then we end the year and then we revisit it. We actually go through this twice by presenting it with an equal sign and an inequality sign. So when you systems of equations is when you have more than one equation or inequality. And any questions? Miss Safer has been kind enough to step in for me today while I'm at my daughter's promotion ceremony. You can always email me, or you can hold on to it till September. But I hope you enjoy the summer, and I look forward to seeing you next year.